Hello everyone, welcome to Povey's Oatcakes on YouTube. I'm Alex Povey. Today I am with DJ Stephen Wales. Are you okay?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, just checking what I'm doing next.
You keep busy if you want.
Yeah.
But I'm just here with LASAR radio, Leek and surrounding area radio. That's right, isn't it? And here's how we got on today.
Well, that's rock and roll, isn't it, Alex? You know how to take the blows. Well, a great track, and I'm sure people will be whistling to you from their windows for the rest of the week. Alex, when we had an exchange of emails and texts and stuff, and had a chat with you, there's some key things I wanted to ask you, particularly about your business, but a little bit about you first. So tell us a little bit about you, Alex Povey.
Okay, I'm 30, so I've been self-employed for the last 7 years now.
Right.
So I'm still here, still going, still fighting fire with fire. And don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon.
So Oatcakes is your business?
It's more of a hobby.
A hobby?
Yeah.
Right.
A good hobby.
Well, it's not a small enterprise, is it? You've got a large factory there producing oatcakes, and you sell them, I guess, far and wide. How many people do you employ?
We've got 15.
15 people
at the moment,
making oatcakes. I mean, when I first moved into the area about 12 years ago, I saw this little oatcake shop around the corner from the studio here, and I thought, why are those people queuing out in the street? What are they doing? And I'd never heard of oatcakes, but obviously now I understand them. Now, people can have them fresh, at the oatcake shop, or they can buy them at the supermarket. You deal with a number of supermarkets.
Yeah, we deal with half a dozen supermarkets around the area.
Mm-hmm.
From Stafford up to Nantwich and Crewe, that sort of area.
So can I buy your oatcakes here in the Moorlands then?
Yeah, you can buy them Aldi, Iceland, Waitrose.
Wow, right. So you're the key.
Obviously many other small independent retailers as well. There's hundreds of them, dotted
How many
around.
customers do you have? Roughly?
Roughly, well, 120.
Right.
Like, as in not like
accounts.
Not customers. Obviously
right.
the individuals go.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot, Alex. Right. So what's the difference between your oatcakes and the oatcakes I might find somewhere else? I mean Staffordshire oatcakes. Are yours got a special ingredient or something?
Well, to ours are handmade.
Yeah.
So they've got that authenticity about them. We just use the basic ingredients.
What are the basic ingredients?
So you got your water, flour, oatmeal, bicarbonate of soda, raisin agents.
Right, it seems really simple.
Yeah, really simple. Just like a pancake mix, egg, flour and water.
Yeah.
That's what oatcakes are about. They're just a simple recipe.
When people say I don't know, Foley's oatcakes, I pass them on the way to work each day. Foley's oatcakes, Povey's oatcakes, anybody's oatcakes. Why do people think one's better than the other? Do you think it's just the difference in the ingredients?
One is probably preference, but I think a lot of people are latched on to the local area. So it's like where they're from. So if you're from Bentley, your favourite oatcake shop is the Bentley Oatcake Shop.
Right.
It's
the social thing.
Yeah, it's the flagship of where you're from.
Right.
It's status symbol.
Right, and for all of us who are trying to get some weight off since Christmas, how many calories do you get in an oatcake before you start
So you've got 81 calories in an oatcake. That's 2 sins on Slimming World.
Oh,
now you add your cheese, your bacon, your sausage, your eggs, your mushrooms, your whatever you want to put on them, and then obviously then veers off into 500-600 calories.
Right.
So if you want to put celery sticks on an oatcake, by all means, you can make it as healthy as you want.
And how many do you have for breakfast, Alex, when you have your oatcakes?
I only have 2. I only manage 2.
Right. Okay. And these oatcakes, then you said you've got them, distributions, far and wide. Do you export? Do you send oatcakes abroad, or do people?
Well, to be honest, we do have difficulty sending them abroad because couriers obviously work on like a 2-day basis, 3 days. They go to a foreign country.
Do they keep? I mean, you keep them.
Yeah, they last for about 5 days, and you can freeze them.
Right.
But we do send all over the UK when people order on the website. Next day delivery. You know, we send them from Cornwall to Scotland to Belfast to wherever in the UK.
So is there like an enclave somewhere in the UK then that, you know, we'd walk in if we're on holiday or something, we'd just see your oatcakes on the shelf and we think, wow, look at that.
Yeah, we do, like many cafes do order on the website and they have them like shipped next day. So you've got like a cafe in Cornwall who has them all the time and puts them on the menu and things like that.
And are they really addictive, do you think?
I think so. I think what people tend to do,
something in them?
I think they sort of people have phases. So they'll eat like oatcakes non-stop for about 6 weeks, and then obviously like move on to something else, and then all of a sudden, you know, they'll be back on oatcakes again.
I ask you about that addictive thing because I did see something on Facebook where the guy was attempting to eat 20 of them in one sitting.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't manage it, did he?
No,
I thought he was going to have a heart attack at the end.
We have had somebody do it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I won't give too much away because you'll have to wait for the video.
Right. Okay, we're going to play another tune here. This is the Beach Boys, and Wouldn't It Be Nice? Wouldn't it be nice? They're from the Beach Boys. Back to Alex Povey, the Oatcake man. He's a bit of an oatcake.
Oh, the Oatcake King.
The Oatcake King. Right.
I've been called that half a dozen times.
You really?
Yeah. Not that my eggs getting that big.
Right, okay. I was asking you while we were playing the Beach Boys track, have you experimented away from the very basic oatcake recipe? Have you had different things you've tried in the mix, in the oatcake itself?
Yeah, when the oatcake is poured onto like the hot plate, so it's still like wet. You know, we've been down, we put like garlic in or chili.
You keep talking, I'll keep eating.
Yeah, you keep eating. So yeah, we have experimented and done stuff like that, but people are very fussy.
I know.
You know, if you want to cause a stink, we've got a friend of mine from Geraldton, Morelands Eater, the other week she put chili con carne on an oatcake, put the picture on social media, and she got a whooping response. A lot of them were pitchforks, trying to drive her out of Geraldton and out of the Morelands.
Because she put chili con carne?
Yeah, and then she come back to blame it on me. I said, why are you blaming me? He said, well, Alex, on the back of your packet it says could be served with chili con carne, so I'm taking your recipe advice.
Well, I think no, if you think of it like a, I know it's not a pancake, but if you think of it like a pancake, you can have anything on a pancake.
Exactly.
Lemon, sugar, gravy, whatever.
I mean, the oatcake is the world's most versatile food. I mean, I don't think you'd really have cheese and bacon on a pancake. No. But you could have lemon and sugar or whatever. And
well, the sweet
on an oatcake, you know. So.
Back in Yorkshire, where I hail from, pancakes, with like gravy and sort of stewy type things on the pancake.
Now, Stephen, I will test you here.
Go on then.
So you're from Yorkshire.
I am, yeah.
The furthest I can track the oatcake back to is Yorkshire in the 1800s.
Well,
I have photographic evidence. Of a lady in Yorkshire with a Baxton in the kitchen, and she's got like the wire racks hanging up in the kitchen and flapping the oatcakes over. So I think that they've come from your end.
Right.
Now, oatcakes are very much an old wives' tale. There's no, this is who founded it, this is who. So some think it's come from India with the chapatis in the wartime, and they brought it over. But I think it's come from Yorkshire. So what's your experience? You're a Yorkshire man.
I've never seen them before, and there's all sorts of oatcakes, like the Scottish oatcakes.
And you've got the Derbyshire oatcakes.
Yeah, there's all these different varieties. You can tell me about those next, but now you've told me that they originated in Yorkshire.
I think. Don't quote me on that.
The Yorkshire oatcake, this is perfect for the track that's coming in. Nobody Does It Better by Carly Simon, and I'm sure the gentleman opposite me will tell me that when it comes to oatcakes, nobody does it better than him. Alex, tell us a little bit about how you came to have the business.
So, Povey's Oatcakes was started in 1994 by my dad, Steve Povey. He rescued some equipment from a previous oatcake shop that was in Biddulph at the time, and took a gamble, and well, we were just called the Oatcake Shop at first, but then as my dad got to know everyone in Biddulph, and everyone used to say, oh, we're going down Povey's, and then Povey's Oatcakes was born. So it's nothing that we did. It was
started as a takeaway.
Yeah, it was just called the Oatcake Shop. Yeah. So the people of Biddulph did name Povey's Oatcakes. It wasn't something that we thought, they named it for us.
Right.
So we had to keep going with it. We had no choice.
And the big leap then from having a takeaway Oatcake shop, which is great, but going from that to having a factory and producing them and selling them to other people in the retail market as opposed to the takeaway market.
Yeah, in 2003, Aldi come on board. We'd also had many other small shops at the time. 2005, the Waitrose, the one only around here is Sandbach. And in 2015, then Iceland come on board, and then a few months later, Macro and Buka come on board as well. So
but you must be expanding, your capacity all the time to be able to maintain that.
Yeah, well, my dad passed away in 2011, and I was only 23 at the time, so basically got this. The shop keys were just thrown at me.
Were you in the business at the time? Were you working in the business?
Well, when my dad did have his heart attack in 2008, and he couldn't actually go work because he was on 21 tablets a day, and I'd just finished college at the time, so I sort of manned the business.
And was it your ambition to have the business?
Yeah, I always wanted to do Oatcakes from day one. Obviously my mum and father were trying to, you want to go do something different? I was like, no, I know what I'm doing.
Right, good stuff. And the business itself then, have you moved premises as you've expanded?
So we're still at 33 High Street in Biddulph.
That's a retail, is it?
Yeah. And that shop was running 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
24 hours a day?
Yeah, for a shop on the High Street, it's quite incredible. I think every shop wants to do that.
Yeah.
It's, so as things go on, and it's a Victorian building, it's starting getting tired, and I knew something needed to be done, so we invested in a new factory facility just up the road in Knipersley, so it's like half a mile in between both premises, and the shop is now just run 7 till 3, 7 days a week, just as a shop, and now the factory is working 10 to the dozen hours a week, and night shifts and morning shifts.
And did you buy a factory unit and then have to expand it, or did you have to move, to get, as the business got bigger, did you have to move premises?
Yeah, so we still got the shop, and then, so that's still there, but it's running a lot less.
The production facility is separate, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, but obviously we still make them in Biddulph as well, for the customers, so they can still come in. Japanese, probably one of the big ones, they all come with video cameras, like videoing it as it happens. They just find it fascinating.
Why do the Japanese? Oh, you mean in the shop?
Like the tourists, the Japanese tourists come in all with the cameras and
right.
Yeah. So probably a well-known household name in Japan.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. So, plans for the future then? So,
plans for the future. Hopefully, I've got YouTube. We just started out about 6 months ago. I like to carry on. It's like a podcast, video podcast, and I'm sort of just documenting things I'm doing, like this interview now. I'm meeting you today, Stephen. We're videoing it right now. And hopefully, because people sort of they get to know me. They get to know me via video and over social media.
Okay.
So that's quite interesting because you're building your personality as
Absolutely,
well. Yeah. And we'll keep going as we do over the years, and hopefully, we'd like to open some more shops in the near future.
Right, I'll come back to that in a minute. A word from some of our advertisers first.
Well, what's that video you did about gluten-free?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How am I going to say to you for 10 minutes to go
gluten-free?
Everyone kept having it. Why ain't you selling them? I said, look, I'm not doing these videos to sell anything. I'm just straight talking about gluten-free. And everyone that's got gluten problems, they buy a loaf of bread and they get it home and it's crap. You know what I mean? It's falls apart. So I'm trying to be realistic and with the people who suffer.
It's refreshing to see, to be honest with you, instead of saying, we do a gluten-free, okay, there it is, £2 a go, take it home, you'll love it.
Yeah.
Honestly saying there.
Well, like the price difference, 80p.
Pulling apart in my hand.
80p for 6 oatcakes, £2 for the gluten free. Someone's being robbed somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll go straight into a track and then come back to you again.
At the boat in Cheddleton, Staffordshire Moorland's best canal-side live
When the
entertainment
track's on,
venue.
Steve, what I'll do
Check
is
out
I'll
our Facebook page for
do
our
the news
latest
for
fun
you.
events, discos and live performances from some of the best
Well, you can do it, I'll
artists
show
in
you.
Britain. Enjoy the excitement whilst tasting our real ales and original menus. We are a family-friendly pub,
Gluten-free, that's
and
next.
all the staff at the Boat Inn give you a warm welcome. The Boat Inn,
So I
Basford
thought
Bridge
that I'd
Lane,
be pressing that as
Cheddleton,
an honest
ST137EQ,
video, you know,
telephone
yeah,
01538 360.
Drive by the cars. So back to you, Alex Povey. Alex Povey,
Yes,
sorry. Tell me, gluten-free. Now, somebody said to me, do they do gluten-free? I know you said you don't do different flavoured oatcakes, but gluten-free.
Gluten-free is a total different concept in itself. You know, you're not using your normal average ingredients. I mean, it took us a lot of testing and a lot of time to, you know, come up with something. So we're using rice flour to compensate for the absence of flour. Then we've got the oatmeal. The oatmeal comes in as twice as much, but this oatmeal is grown in a field where there's been no wheat germ, no gluten, the soil's tested.
Right.
You know, that's how.
So do you sell them?
Yeah.
And have they got that little symbol on that says?
No, well, what we do is we just make them every Wednesday morning, obviously when the shop is, this is from the shop in Biddulph. When the shop's clean down, first thing in the morning, you know, we'll just do some gluten-free.
First, yeah.
And we just do them only on a Wednesday. People can order them online, but if they order them, say, on Monday, they're going to have to wait till we make them on Wednesday, then they'll get shipped out. But they are quite delicate, because, you know, you hold one up, they can just like rip apart, because there's nothing, it needs the gluten.
It doesn't got the glue in gluten.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, Stephen.
Yeah. Right.
Hit the nail on the head.
Well, yeah. But do people, I mean, is there a big demand for gluten-free?
Not really.
No. So what other plans have you got then for your oatcake empire? I mean, we talked about flavours, expansion, and you know, there's young Louis waiting to come through and take over from you. What plans do you have, Steve? Try to call you Steve, Alex.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of your dad actually. I'm thinking of your dad. You know, handing it to you, and eventually you'll hand it on to Louis if that's what he wants to do.
I mean, I would like in the future our own purpose-built factory.
Right.
That is one of my goals, and hopefully in the next couple of years I'll do it.
I remember you telling me a couple of years back, we were having a chat, and you told me about this machine, like an automatic machine. Is that still sat in the corner waiting to be plugged in, or do you use it?
No, well, what we did was, when we first opened the factory, we invested in this crepe machine. It's technically the same concept as an oatcake machine, and it just didn't work.
Right.
You know, £80,000, just didn't work.
Is it still in the corner?
Yeah, it's still, well, it's not still in the corner. I ended up selling it to auction for £7,000. So you live and learn, but it's these mistakes that later on in life make you better.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to learn to be better. Just like you are here, Stephen. You're going to be like on national radio in a couple of years' time, and it's all thanks to LASAR radio.
Well, I doubt it. I'll be true to my roots and stay where I am, I think. But I don't think Steve Wright has to worry much about me.
Yeah.
What about things that you can put on oatcakes? I mean, they're essentially savoury, aren't they? But do people put sweet fillings into oatcakes?
Yeah, we've had strawberries and cream. Chocolate's nice. A Mars bar wrapped in an oatcake and put in the microwave for 30 seconds is beautiful.
A Mars bar?
A Mars bar.
Well, I'm a little shocked at that one. Mars bar. Well, I thought chocolate might be better. So, you know, a bit of Nutella?
Yeah. Well, I think really if you warm it up in a frying pan, chocolate chips, and then let the chocolate chips just like melt a bit and then roll it up. Beautiful. Nutella, you know when you get your knife and you start wafting it around.
Well, this is chocolate Jesus. Well, Alex Povey, thank you for that. That song is ruined forever.
You will never listen to that song the same again.
I know. Yeah, it's been great to have you in. You've been a super guest. We wish you all the very best with Povey's Oatcakes, your future, your young family, and again, you've been a brilliant guest. Thanks so much for coming in.
No problem. Anytime.
Here's Coldplay, Speed of Sound.